Saturday night, Aaron J3 Stadium, 41 degrees. It was hot. Hot for many reasons. KL Rahul walks out for Delhi and plays the innings of his life. 152 not out of 67 balls. That's the highest scored by an Indian in the IPL. Third highest all time. And Delhi finish on 264 for 2. Game over, surely. But no. The boys in red, our red, the three of us for once on par. Punjab. We chased it down. The highest successful run chase in IPL history. And you know what? We're sitting pretty at the top. Let's discuss. Oh, ਬੱਲੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਓ ਚੱਕ ਦੇ ਫੱਟੇ ਸੱਚੀ ਯਾਰ ਇੰਡੀਆ 'ਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਗਰਮੀ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਹੈ
What was that? Wait, that sounds better.
Well, you want to try that again, Rohit?
Rohit, you need some toll noises, man. Toll bajan.
Yeah, that's true.
Toll noises. Definitely.
I'll send you a recording, don't worry.
Yeah, send me the recording. Yeah, you play the toll.
You know, ਸੱਚੀ ਮੁੰਡਿਓ ਇੰਨੀ ਗਰਮੀ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ, but oh my god, last night, it was just patake. I mean, come on, 265 chase down and with ease.
And 1 over left as well. Wow, that's it.
Yeah, honestly, there's 7 balls left as well. I mean, this Punjab team rewriting the script on what it is to chase. I mean, no total is safe. I mean, the crowd needs to start wearing helmets because of all those sixes that were raining down on them, man. They need some helmet safety warnings. But I love how you said it was a pretty win for Punjab. Pretty like Preeti Zinta, honestly, she's glowing all the time, smiling. It's good to see Preeti smile, you know. But but honestly,
when them dimples are in her face,
that's it.
But this is the 11th time Punjab won chasing 200. I think they're the most.
Wow.
I think the most. They're the highest. They're the highest number. There's the team with the highest number of 200 plus successful chases.
Chases, yeah, 11th time, I think.
Yeah, it's crazy that is. I mean, bowling. I mean, do we even talk about bowling, or do we just say,
okay,
that pitch was
quickly,
terrible?
So, I mean, I think we have discussed that we felt that the kind of, if there's any weakness in the Punjab kind of team, is more the bowling. But to be fair, we still got Lockie Ferguson to come back. Is that right? Is he back now?
Yes.
I think he's back. Yeah.
Is he back? Okay.
But not in the team.
He didn't play yet. So I mean, but still though, you know, I know us Punjabis, we like to be optimistic, but I mean, you know, generally out of us three, who have you felt? Which one of you felt that we could chase down 265?
I never thought. I thought. Remember, I told you. I said this will be the first loss.
The thing is for me is our bowling is a bit whack. We're like a team where the banda goes to the gym and literally just trains up a body. We're just slack on the legs, so that's our bowling. Literally, we got chicken legs in our bowling. I mean, don't get me wrong, Arshdeep Singh can perform really well, and Bartlett is okay, but the likes of that, you know, the Vishank Chahal's not been that good, not been able to kind of get the turn that he once used to get before. So I always feel no matter what the opposition team kind of posts to score, we'll be able to chase it because our batting depth is so good. And everyone's kind of hitting quite well. I mean, we've got, you know, Priyansh, Arya, Prabh, Simran. That Jodi is perfect. I mean, that is such a good right-hand, left-hand combination. And then Shreyas is just a perfect finisher, man. He's just such a fantastic finisher.
Lucky.
I mean,
you got lucky.
He got lucky. 2 drop catches. I mean,
easy drop catches. Even I could have caught those catches. You know.
You tied dupatta around my eyes. I could have caught them. Literally.
Didn't Rahul got dropped a couple of times as well?
Rahul got dropped as well.
Yeah. So
what's going
I mean,
on
the
with
fielding
these catches in IPL, man. Even like, what's going on with these dropped catches?
I mean, I don't know. Is it? I mean, is it the lights, floodlights, machar? I mean, are there loads of machar about now? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Idea.
I think generally on the whole, they need to get their eyes tested and also look for some sports goggles or sports type of vision therapy. This is why this podcast is sponsored by Synaptic. Amit, what's the special code that you need for 20%? Oh, how many % off?
Yeah, it's 20% off. So
20% off.
They've kindly up the deal for our listeners. So it's 2H2I20, and I'm sure we'll have the details in the description. But yeah, definitely, if you're struggling under poor light, it's good light. You know, the strobe glass will help improve this your senses. And as you said, Ajay, I think they need it.
Jahal, you need to go there. Shashank Singh, you might have to go there too, because there's been a few
But I mean,
some catches
you
you would
talked
have
about
thought.
you talked about the kind of the opening batsman for Punjab, but I mean they got 116 in the first 6 overs. I think that's the second highest power play score in IPL history, and you know that that
Yeah.
sets you up strong, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, first things first, though, we do wish, obviously, Lungi and Ngidi a speedy recovery. There were reports that he is stable from the hospital. He took a nasty fall on the drop catch of Priyansh Arya and banged the back of his head. And I think that did change the game as well, because obviously Delhi then did lose one of their kind of premium bowlers. So obviously
Mm.
being a bowler down, and then that type of pitch where the short boundaries, it's a hard surface, but again a flat surface, not much lateral turn. It made it easier for Punjab, obviously. So obviously, and then even KL Rahul was limping a little bit behind the stumps.
Yeah.
So it kind of did play in
Well,
Punjab's
that's probably the
favour.
heat. I think he struggled
Yeah,
to
I think he
talk
was.
in
He was.
the.
He
He was
was
struggling
obviously
to
because
talk.
he was out there for 20 overs, and then
Mm.
Yeah.
with the bat,
In
and then
that, what was
obviously
it, 42 degrees in India? And remember, for those listeners who've never been to India, it's not just the heat. You've got to take into fact kind of the pollution, which kind of adds to the kind of the heat and everything. I mean,
the humidity. Yeah. But
well,
I mean, like I said though, I mean, Prabh Simran, I think he's definitely making a case for India, to get into the T20 squad. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the Indian openers have been doing
they
really
are.
well. Sanju
Gonna be
sometimes
fun.
hits 100.
Yeah.
And obviously we've got
Yeah.
our boy Suryavanshi,
Yeah.
hitting
Jaiswal.
100 as well. Jaiswal looking good. But there's a lot of these Indian openers that are doing. I mean, obviously our fan favorite Kohli as well. He's not been out of form as well. So it's
Mm.
and obviously then you've got Abhishek who
Who's
played really
back?
well.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's
Yeah.
got the
So
orange. I mean,
the orange cap, yeah.
obviously, I've not had
So
a chance to look at today's. So this is Sunday. We've not had a chance to look at today's scores today. But as of last night, so Saturday the 25th, he had the orange cap.
yeah, no, I think he's still got it. But yeah, it's Punjab look good. They're on 13 points, and I think historically, when you look at the top four and how many points you need to kind of get into those eliminators, I think you only need about 16. So we only need about 2 more wins, and we should
Yeah.
be within a
Should be
chance of
okay.
getting
Yeah.
top four to
Mm.
get.
Think.
Obviously, the aim is to get top of the table again, or at least top
Yes.
two. But I don't see us dropping points at this stage unless we have an absolute shocker. Whether the pitch is bad, we lose a toss because of the pitch or whatever. But it looks good for Punjab. Looks very,
It
very
does.
good.
Yeah.
And like I
But I
said, the
mean,
It
bowling,
does.
just the bowling we need to address, yeah,
we had a
and the
wobble
fielding.
though. It wasn't plain sailing, was it? After I mean, I think all three of us got a bit. I mean, I didn't watch the game. I was kind of following following the scores on ESPN Cricinfo. But I think there were three wickets that fell quite quickly after the opening partnership. So there was a bit of wobble, and then Sarpanch Saab. Oh, kya baat hai yaar.
There you
What did
go.
he get?
Just for
70.
Sarpanch Saab.
There we
Oh,
go. We got it.
he's done it. He's been working
Just for
away
Sarpanch
while we've been
Saab.
told. I was
Just
going to
for
say a bit
Sarpanch
quiet.
Saab.
Good. 71 off 60, 71 off 36, I think he got. I
71,
mean,
36.
wow.
Yeah.
And then, as you said, we end up finishing the game with what, 7 balls spare?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So what we could have got?
But
God knows.
see, guys, I'm thinking like weekend was obviously very easy. So both teams scored 250 plus,
Yeah.
right? And the boundaries are quite small. So
Mm.
I mean, it was easy, but still, it takes guts, it takes courage, it takes skills to even score 260 in the chase as well. There's a lot of pressure. If you're
Yeah.
betting first, sometimes it's easier, right? You don't know where to go. You just keep scoring and then set the score. But betting second and chasing that down in the pressure game, I think it's a good way to go about it. And then I quite liked today's game as well in IPL. They both been like 150-ish games, so that's good that there is a competition in there as well. This time I'm feeling there's a mix pitches, right? The 200 plus pitches. There's 180 pitch. There's 150 pitch. There's pitch are very hard to like today's CSK pitch was wonderful pitch, like bounce and space, and it was amazing to see that. And then CSK came back to score 150 odd as well, so that was good to see. And I think this season has been pretty cool. I don't like 250 pitches because then it's all about batting and the bowlers can't
Batting,
do
yeah.
anything. I probably
Yeah.
like 180, 200 pitch. So there is something for the bowlers more red soil pitches which are better as well. I think for that. It gives
But the thing with
you.
that, though, Rohit, is I mean, regardless of whether the pitch is a batting pitch or not, you still got to deliver. And when you've got a massive score like Punjab had to face,
Yeah, that's what I
chase
said.
down, sorry, at 265.
Yeah.
So I think that speaks volumes of the mindset, I think, more than anything that, and I know we joke about Punjabi, chap their footy, let's go on with it. But, it hasn't worked in the past. We've never, we've
Mhm.
never won the IPL yet. But, this seems to be, for me, they've built on last year's kind of run where obviously we were losing finalists, and it's that mentality shift. And obviously the likes of Ponting, he's obviously had a fantastic career with Australia. Do you not
Yeah.
think that plays an effect as well? Because let's not
Oh, 100%.
underpin what was achieved.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. I mean, to chase 260 plus,
Mm.
take guts, right? Take a good strategy. Plus, then again, I would say, I know we talk about mindset, but I said mindset. I talk about on LinkedIn as well about this. Mindset is very used word these days to say because you don't have a mindset, you have a growth mindset, or you don't have a growth mindset. It's all. I find it's all bullshit because it's not like a vending machine. You put the money in, you get the chocolate you want, you get the drink you want in mindset,
Yeah,
right? Mindset comes
100%.
in with the strategy, with agency you
Mm.
have, with the affordances you get, assemblages you get. So basically, if you guys don't read about AAA, please read about it on Google. Agency, affordances, and assembly. It tells you what is mindset is not anything. It's just what you want to do at that time and what things you can even improve yourself, what it gives you
Yeah.
agency to do that. So it's not about the players, it's about the system they have created in that franchisee, from Priti Zinta to Ponting and to Iyer. What kind of environment they have made so that players
Mm.
can be as good as they can be. The mindset is for everyone is same. They want to do good, right? But you need to have that the
But I
systems
think when
to do that. Yeah.
you do have some people have a stronger mindset. So like when they're faced with adversity, obviously, I mean, I'm not saying it was adversity chasing a big chase down. They just think, well, we'll roll up our sleeves and see what happens. As long as we play our game to our strengths, we should do this.
So mindset is
Mm.
again, I want to say, like, for example, if say we did not win the 2023 World Cup final, that means
Yeah,
players didn't have the mindset.
yeah.
I
I don't
think more
think
in cricket.
no. I think that's I would say that's
I think
unfair.
I think the
Exactly.
mindset that
So
you got to take from
yeah,
these two is
yeah,
that Ricky Ponting is a
yeah.
winner. So he's a winner. He's captain, probably one of the greatest of
No, he didn't win the final
Australian
last
teams.
year. He didn't win the final last
No,
year.
no, no. But
Yeah,
what I'm saying
He
in
didn't
terms of
win
like the
with Delhi. He
changes,
didn't win with Delhi. He didn't win with
yeah.
Delhi either.
but it's just
Twice.
about
So
but it's just about getting that right combination. Like obviously, when we talk about
yeah,
Arsenal and you talk about with Arteta,
yeah.
it takes time. You need to fit the jigsaws together, and you want to mold into that perfect
That's
11.
exactly
So
what I'm saying.
you get
It's
the
not about the
attackers, you got the
mindset.
midfielders, but
It's not
it's
about
also
the
about
mindset.
finding the right
Yeah,
players for the right positions.
yeah.
If you look at this Punjab
System.
team compared to
Yeah,
teams in
yeah,
the past,
yeah.
Punjab did chase 262. I think it was against KKR with a similar type of team. It was Johnny Bairstow and Shoutout Singh that ended up with the winning
I
total.
remember that game as well.
And
Yeah.
we needed players of that caliber, and we've lost a few players. I mean, we lost KL
Mm,
Rahul, and if
mm.
you imagine KL Rahul in the space of perhaps Simran Singh, KL Rahul could have been the one who scored 150, and he would have been wearing the Punjab top because a lot of these players interchange. So it's about Punjab, Ricky Ponting, Shreyas Iyer trying to find the best 11 they can. And I think overall the balance of this squad is probably better than the squads that we've had in previous years. And we just need to go one step more. And if you look at the final, obviously you said that we lost the final with RCB. There was only 6 runs. It was 6 runs in it. And Shashank actually did a really good belter at the end of it. But this is where I feel like Punjab can probably just go that one step more
I hope
because we've
so.
got
I hope
Shreyas
so.
and
Yeah,
obviously with
yeah.
the likes of in that middle order, I think we're just doing a lot better. Now we've got like obviously Cooper Connolly, then you've
Yeah.
obviously got Marcus Stoinis, then you've got Shashank. Nehal Wadera is the only person I don't like watching bat. I think he's too slow. I don't like some of his shot selections, but he's a bit of a young lad anyway, so that's fine. And then we got all the way to Marco with Janssen.
Jansen, yeah, and
Yeah,
even Bartlett
and
can bat as well.
and Bartlett
So
can bat as well.
yeah,
So we're batting up
we have
until
a good
eight,
team.
nine
Yeah,
until we get to
exactly,
Arshdeep and
exactly.
Jahal. But if we
Yeah.
can get Lockie Ferguson in this team as well,
Mm,
as an impact player or whatever, I think we'll definitely be a lot stronger. But
definitely.
again, I think this Punjab, this with the mindset, I think even if you listen to Ricky Ponting, he said, "Look, as long as I've got Shreyas Iyer towards the deep end of the innings, and if he's there towards the end, we're going to win every game." And even Shreyas Iyer has even jokingly said to like Cooper Connolly and Priyansh Arya, which of you, either one of you hits the most number of sixes, I'll give you my bat. Now, these are just kind of things like where it's just that, it's like I'll give you my bat at the end of the season. It's like they're trying to give competitions to each other. They're trying to propel each other. They're trying to
It's
better each other.
banter.
And banter as well. But then that mindset is like standards. It's like, what's Ricky Ponting's standards? Like, he would have probably grilled a lot of the players, being like, you dropped a few catches, you let the ball go through your legs and it went for a 4. He's going to be grilling them compared to maybe other coaches that
Yeah.
Punjab have had in the past.
So
But I think the mindset is discipline, the tactics, the preparation, but then also that self belief of that they've posted 270. Fuck it, we'll get that in 15 overs. Don't you worry about it, boys. You just need to carry on playing the game how you want to play and just keep hitting it and aggressive. And look at how the openers are for Punjab. They're probably the most aggressive openers I've seen since Sehwag and bloody Gilchrist. Or
yeah, so
Sehwag, and we
all
used to
the
have Mananvora,
yeah,
back in the
yeah.
days.
So if you see, all the ingredients needs to be there for a successful team. All the
Yeah.
ingredients, and the most
Yeah.
important part, the luck needs to be there as well. And there, it's
True,
one
true.
of the ingredients. So this is what I always say: it's not about the mindset; it's all about the system. It's.
But the mindset helps though.
But we
Vinay.
can talk about it in another
Yeah,
episode about
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amit's got to go now.
Punjab, we've got to wrap
Time
it quickly.
limit.
So Punjab, they've extended their lead. So there's
Yeah.
I think there's 3-month gap and 3-point gap. Sorry, I mean nearly the halfway stage of the league. Is this? Would you say this at the moment is the best Punjab side that we've seen in IPL
Yes.
100%.
at the
100%.
moment? At the
Yes,
moment,
yes.
obviously,
100%.
we still got a lot
Never
of games
seen
to play
Punjab
yet.
winning all their first 7 games in any
Yeah.
IPL season. If I can
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
It's crazy, yeah.
Crazy.
And I think obviously we've discussed on kind of where we see the weakness of Punjab at the moment, which is kind of the bowling. But hopefully, once Lockie
That will
Ferguson
click.
comes, he could
Yeah.
be the difference there. So, boys, at this stage, if you had to make a prediction, are we lifting the trophy this year?
Amit, puchan di gall hai. That's it, bro. We are winning.
That's it. There, Rohit has spoken for all 3 of us.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not going to argue
yes.
with him on that one.
I'm not.
So quickly, I just want a quick roundup of the league so far as well. It's been a week or so since we last talked. So, some key highlights for last week. Suryavanshi got 100, I think, off 36 against SRH.
Yes.
So 12 sixes. Again, I think that was the most by an Indian in an IPL. And I think he's the youngest to 1,000 runs 1,000 T20
He's
runs.
freak, man. He's
I
freak.
mean,
15 or 16, I
mean,
think he is now, isn't he?
15,
Oh,
yeah.
no way.
yeah.
15.
I mean,
Wow.
are we getting carried away? But do we generally think he's a once in a generation talent so far?
We'll
Yeah.
find out. He's only playing one day cricket and
The thing is, I
T20,
think in recent history, apart from Virat Kohli, only Prithvi Shaw has kind of roused up this amount of attention. And Bichara, obviously, Prithvi Shaw didn't kind of make it to the heights of what he kind of was aspiring to, like the next Sachin. But I think if India learn from that, and if they kind of treat this kid properly with the management around him and who he associates with, I think he could be one of the greatest white ball players. I don't know what he's going to be like in Test. Can he translate to Test? He might do, but definitely in T20, he looks good.
Yeah. And I think Prithvi and Shubman came together, right? So we need kind of another Shubman kind of environment where he can grow. Not like a Prithvi kind of environment where he thinks too much of himself and then gets more ego, and then a lot of things happen. I'm not just I'm
Yeah, a lot of things happen
assuming
too.
here. Yeah, I'm assuming here.
The thing is,
Both guys probably
Rohit, I
did
think
wrong
this is even
things, yeah.
harder though. Like at least they were a little bit older. This guy he's been doing this since he's 14.
Look at Sachin.
that's
He's
like-
been doing it 16 as well. So for 15, 16. So
Yeah, but I think the spotlight. I mean, again, correct me if I'm wrong. The spotlight was different then, though, wasn't it? Like now anything is just kind of all over social media. So the hype and the people are put on a pedestal and knocked down so quickly as well. So it's.
But let's hope.
I mean, it's
he has a
so
good
tough.
system
But
around him.
I mean, he needs managing. I mean,
Yes, he
we've
definitely.
at the moment it looks like we've been blessed with a very special talent on our shores. And hopefully, we can utilize that skill that he's shown so far in kind of the blue of India, really. So, and I touched on it before. Abhishek seems to be back on form. He's got the orange cap at the moment. I think on the IPL app, I think he's leading the MVP player as well. So that's 2 things he's leading as well. Again, I know there was a 5-wicket haul in today's game, so I'm not quite sure if this has changed. But as of last night, Gumboj was. I know he's kind of been ridiculed a little bit in certain quarters, but he's got the purple cap for 14 wickets with Chennai, and they're not been flying at the moment. Although they've had a bit of a resurgence recently. So, who are your thoughts between orange cap and purple cap quickly so far?
Yeah, I think Cambodia is quite surprised. I'm
Very
quite
surprising,
surprised.
to be fair.
I'm very
Yeah.
surprised. Yeah. But Mohsin took 5 wickets, so I think he will get the purple cap today after tonight. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
I think Abhishek coming back to form is a good thing for Team India as well. I think he's been out of form since the World Cup started.
Yeah.
Kind
He
of
was
it was
brilliant
Yeah.
before
one
then,
innings
wasn't
here
he?
and there. Yeah, so back to good to see him back. But again on flat wickets, not like a tough wicket. So let's see how he performs in tough wickets as well across the second half of the season in IPL. They already played 8 games so far. They're 10 points, so they're third at the moment. So there is
Mhm.
enough. I think it's now showing up now mostly. Then my prediction of Chennai to take the fourth place. I think that could come true if they could have won today, but they lost the game easily. But maybe
Yeah.
maybe they can go up the
So
ladder in the table and then
I doubt
snatch
it.
that fourth.
Nah,
Let's
I
see.
don't
that was
think
Let's
my
so.
see.
final
My
question then
prediction is
to
there.
wrap up this podcast quickly. So as we're nearing the halfway stage, top four. So obviously Punjab's given, I'd say. So the other three. So Rohit, you're going for Chennai. The other two.
RCB,
Yeah.
and I'm hoping Chennai, and then I'm hoping RR, Rajasthan Royals.
Okay. Ajay.
I had Mumbai in my top four. I think when me and Rohit talked originally.
But no,
But the
at this point.
the top three look fine. I think Punjab, RCB, and Sunrisers. I think
Yeah.
that fourth one, I'm going to give it to Rajasthan because their bowling lined up. I think Archer's been playing fantastic,
Oh yeah,
bowling well,
fantastic.
but they've just been unlucky in the field because of some
Yeah.
stupid drop catches. So yeah, I think that top four, what it is now, I think that's what it's going to be.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm with Ajay on this one, I think. So
Let's see
yeah,
Chennai.
well, it'll
Come
be
on.
interesting. Let's see what happens. Come on then. Anyway,
No,
who
no
cares
Chennai
about the other
Express
three? As
this
long
time.
as Punjab are there, that's all that matters. Come on, Rohit. Let's leave this podcast with the all playing. So thank you, listeners, for listening. And let's roll on.
Wow.
Until the next time, listeners, take care. And please do like, subscribe, and leave your comments.